Guys, I'll be showing you guys in this video my cheap Ultimate Team squad. Even though it's cheap, it's super good. Like, might be one of the best, if not the best, cheap squad. I got it for less than 6K. You guys can probably get it for 6K, less than 6K, or it's around exactly 6K. I got it for the exact amount. It was 5,750 coins. Yeah, I'll be showing you guys the players and how much I bought them for. All the players I bid for. And all of them were surprising. All of them except one was surprising, like easy to bid. Like what I mean by that is like when I bidded for the player, no one else bid. Like I was the only bidder, except for one player. And one of the main reason for that, I think, is like there's like a somewhat of a demand, not that much higher demand, but like a little demand and like low amount of them. Like one of the defenders, which is I'll show you guys him later. But there's like usually like only one or two in the market. So yeah, that one's like a little bit hard to get, but not that much. Like I got him for 500 quid, but other people like got him for like 600, 900. Like they were desperate for him. Because usually, I think like once, his buy now price was like 900, and people actually bought him for 900. Then another time his buy now price was 650, and people actually like bought him. But I was able to bid him for 500, so I ended up saving a lot of coins. So yeah. First off, the reason why I chose Liga Max and not a Premier League or La Liga squad is because usually those players like expensive. Like it's hard to find one for like a gold Premier League player for like 500 or less. And most of these players, like I would get them for like 300, 400 coins, maybe 500, 600 at max. All of these players costed less than 1,000, by the way. You should be able to get the squad less than 6,000 coins if you bid wisely. The first time Manchester solid goalkeeper. You can also go for Nahuel Guzman or Volpe, which Volpe is like a Brazilian Querétaro goalkeeper. Then Nahuel Guzman is the Daly's goalkeeper. Doesn't really make that much of a difference. It depends who you like more. Marchesín is in the middle. Then Nahuel has like good handling, but not that much good like diving. I think yeah. Then Volpe he has the best diving in the league, but he has like one of the worst handling. So I chose to go for Marchesín because he was like in the middle. So here's his stats. Next up, oh by the way, I got Marchesín for 400 coins, pretty cheap. You can probably get him for like 300 or 350 because there's a lot of Marchesíns now in the market. I got him on Friday, but now there's like a lot of them, so like, and not that much high of a demand because when I bid for him, I was the only bidder. So you guys should probably get him for like 300 coins now. It should be more cheaper now. The factors are on the market. But like that, I got him for like 350 coins. It was worth it because he was like solid player. He's not like super fast, but he's pretty fast, like 84 pace. He has good passing, 69, decent. I mean, the physical's decent at best, 75, 72. You have to use Pablo Aguilar if you're gonna use a right back in your formation, because there's not really that much goal right backs in the Liga MX. Next time is Murillo. I got him for 400 coins. He's a very good defense. I usually like my defense having at least 70 piece or up. I don't like having players with lower than 70 piece because they're usually too slow, and they'll usually, if you have defenders with like less than 70 piece, they'll usually beat you in the counter attacks because your defenders are so slow they won't catch up to your opponent's strikers or wingers. So yeah, as you can see here, 70 pace, 78 physical, 77 defending. Very, very good card in my opinion. For like the price I bought him. Like as you can see here, 400. You can see. Then I get out, yeah, 350, 400. Yeah, the price were correct as you can see here. Very good defender for the price I bought him. Next up, this guy. It took me like, I had to bid like 4 times for him until I finally got him. Because the first time Solly was able to buy him for like 600. Like they bid for 600 for him. I was like, nah, that's like too much. I think I can get it for 350. So I chose not to put my price up. Then the second time, his buy now price was like 650, and I thought that was like too much. So someone ended up beating me. Then the third time, His buy now price was like 950, and someone actually wasted 950 for him. But it was worth it, like not beating those prices like those other people did, because I was able to get him for 500. This guy might be like the only hard play to get, not because he's expensive, but because there's a low amount of him in the market. Like on Friday there was like 0 on the market. Then today there was like only like 2 or 3 usually. There's only like usually 2 or 3, so try to get it for 350 if possible, because his bid usually starts at 350. If not possible, try to get him like 500, 600. That's usually a good deal. Anything more than 700 for him, I think like not that good of a deal. So pretty solid card. Like look at that, you have to use him. Like he's the best defender in Liga MX, and he's pretty cheap. Like look at the physical, 82, 76 defending, 71 piece defense. Okay, next up, Pangani, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, he's like Balaguer, kind of. His stats are solid. He's not like super fast, but he's also not slow, and he has solid stats. I buy for 500, pretty good price if you ask me about how good that card is. Next up, Duenas. Duenas, he's a very, very good card. So by the way, for the defense, yeah, I would recommend buying these 4 players exactly, because there's a very little good defense in the Liga MX, like defense cards. Like usually the defense cards in the Liga MX are like pretty slow, so these are like the best and the best defenders in Liga MX. Next up, now it's for the CDM, because I play with the 4-3-3 formation with the CDM. I use Duenas. There's also Hernandez, I think that's what his name is, from Pachuca. But I chose Duenas over him. And there's also Vasquez from Chivas. He also was a gold card, CDM. I chose Duenas over those two because I liked his pace a lot, and he ended up doing well for me. 7 piece, that's pretty good, and also good physical. He has good physical, good pace. Yeah, good pace, good physical, and good passing, and 4-star weak foot is pretty good too. I got it for 400 coins. It was worth it. I recommend using him. You can also buy Hernandez maybe, but like just buy Duenas. Like look at that pace, look at that physical, pretty good for 400 coins. Next up, Pizarro. Okay, I got him for 600 coins. Just like the French defender from Tigres, he was like, there was only a little bit of him in the market. You might have a hard time looking for him in the market. Not necessarily buying him, but like have a hard time like looking for him, because at least in the Switch market, there's usually like, there are sometimes where there's like 0 on the market, 0 Pizarros. But if you find him, super worth it. Look at those stats, amazing stats, 75 gold. But look at that weak foot, 4-star weak foot, 85 piece, which is very good. 74 passing, solid. The dribbling is solid. The shot is 68. I mean, it's decent. Physical is not that bad, but I mean, it got him because of the pace, and also the passing is not that bad. So pretty much, his pacing is the thing that shines, and everything else is pretty solid. Next up is Sanchez, kind of like Pizarro. I mean, it got him for his pace, because not only his pace is good, but his other stats are also solid. Now it's a 4-star weak foot, 88 pace, 75 dribbling, 72 shot. I got him for 650 coins. Pretty cheap. Pizarro got him for 600. Next up are the wingers. I got him for 650. He was pretty easy to get. There's a lot in the market. There's also a low demand for him, so you should get him for like around 600 coins. Look at that pace, 92 pace, 80 dribbling, 70 shot, and 4-star skills were the things that made me want to buy him. Solid. Next up is Valencia, the striker. You can also buy Hurtado from Monterrey, but I chose not to buy Hurtado because it wasn't like that much of a cheap option. Like, he's cheap, but not cheap for like a starter squad. Like, he's like around 1,000 coins, so I chose to buy Valencia because there's like a good amount of him in the market and low demand. Like literally, like not a lot of people surprisingly don't want to buy him, even though he's a solid striker. I got him for 650. His pace is pretty good. His shot is pretty good too. He is decent, and his physical and dribbling is not that bad. You can buy Hurtado if you want to, because Hurtado has like 4-star weak foot, but I chose Valencia because he was a cheaper and he was also not that bad of an option. I played him for 3 games and he's already scored twice, so not bad. He usually has a good scoring ratio. Next up, Balbon. Now Balbon, I got him for 650. He might be a little bit expensive. Like there's some in the market that are going for around 1,000, but I was able to get him for 750. If you guys bet wiser, you might be able to get it for like 600, 700, 800 coins. Yeah, but look at that piece though, 88 piece. Look at that shot power. Yeah, bro, here's the squad. The formation's 4-3-3. The second version of 3-3-3. Basically, instructions. The instruction, I let them on default. It's at the midfielders. I made all 3 of my midfielders have their interception be aggressive because they're like very fast. And I want them like to pressure my opponent to do like mistakes. Overall, the team of this squad is like they're all pretty fast. Let me know in the comment section you guys want to do. If you guys wanted me to do gameplay of this squad. If this is a pretty cheap starter squad, like I said, you should be able to get under 6,000 coins. Let me know in the comment section what kind of videos you want to see. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to continue my Club America career mode. Because as of right now, I might not continue because I really haven't seen anyone comment which player do you guys want me to buy next in Club America career mode. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.